Yo, Cap. Something that's playing for you is I ain't missing you. Or ain't missing you. You feel it? So look, whether that's how you feeling, somebody outside of you ain't really give a fuck. It's like you could be in a position where you thinking about something, someone, or expressing that, or communicating, or the wanting to be, or wanting to go. You put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Yeah, it's like, meanwhile, the person or the people, the environment you think about ain't even pressed about you. Or it's a situation where you ain't pressed, someone's stressed. I can see the car, yeah, it's like you over something because somebody might have tried to play you in some way, shape, or form. Or it's just you might have played yourself in a position. And it's like you have no choice but to miss that now. Because it's like it's like you put yourself in conflict regarding a situation, relationship, or just you carrying yourself a certain type of way at work. You carrying yourself a certain type of way in your relationship or towards your partner when you were communicating and or expressing yourself. It's like that puts your partner in a certain type of headspace about where the relationship at. Now it's like now they not missing you as much as they previously were. They might not be engaging or interacting with you at the same way they used to. It's your partner, y'all still may be kicking it with each other, but it's like it's different now. If it's that type of vibe. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, somebody let some shit go, or whether you let it go willingly or that shit was stripped from you. You know what side of the fence you fall on. Ain't missing you, and then the 4 coins is the first card. Yeah. Hey, listen, something took a hit. Whether that's someone outside of you who in their feelings deep in that shit, because you don't see this as something you can rely on anymore. You don't see this as dependable, as something you could stand by and or on. Look. You invested, you thought it was balanced, you invested in it because it made you fall in love with the idea of this future, this possibility, reaching this point, reaching this goal. So you put in hella hours, you put in hella time just for what? A dud. And you know what that means. Now you ain't really, now that you know it's a dud, you ain't missing that because you wasting your time if you miss that. If it's that type of vibe. You had to let it go. You had to let go of what you thought was home. You just found comfort in some bullshit. And look, and that's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie was supposed to crumble for you. If it ain't someone outside of you who, it's like, ever since you figured out what they did, whoever they are, it's their karma to be in this place with you. For you to realize you can't count on these people. For you to see them in a certain type of way. Or for you to see this situation in a certain type of perspective. Bills is the song that's playing for you. Yeah, someone got a whole bunch of bills. Ever since they expressed themselves to you like this, they got a whole bunch of energy they ain't want from you. That now they gotta pay up for. You feel me? Now they gotta answer to this action when they did that. When you were in this mind space, you might not have been aware of that energy. But now that they carried themselves like that to you, that just brought you a awareness about everything. Now they got bills to answer for. Hey, remember when you did that? What was that about? Now that I'm in this mind, I can peep that now. I can see that, so to speak. Yeah, you might be hurt. Because again, you thought this shit was forever. And you got 2 4s and then death. Yeah, I'm telling you, listen, yeah, something ain't it no more. And you not afraid to, it's like you may be in a real argumentative space when it comes to this, just because of what you became aware of about that. That made you let it go, whether you wanted to let it go, whether you were ready to let it go or not. You were brought some information you could not ignore about a situation or just about your damn self and how you was communicating and carrying. Look, you brought some information you could not ignore. You might still be in that environment, but you in that environment with a new awareness. A new sense of knowing about a situation. Look, you might be in some codependent shit. If it's that type of vibe, you might, whether you the codependent figure or someone outside of you is the codependent figure and they lied to you to get you to be here, and then now that you're here, it's hard for you to get out. Easy to get in, hard for you to get out. If it's that type of vibe, you rock with it. You know if that shit for you or not. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, you're aware. It's like you up. If it ain't someone outside of you who up. And it's like they may be up and they know you stuck. So it's like they ain't stressing no more. Because they got you. They set the trap for Cap. Capricorn fell in it. Now Capricorn, you in it. It's like you got hit with someone Pokeball and they caught you. Whatever world of reality we talking about. Now you might be in a position where you don't want to hold on to this no more, but you might have tied yourself to something. If it's that type of vibe. If it's a solo battle, then it's just you losing something that you held dear to you. Just like this was important to you. Whether it was just the concept of, or an actual third dimensional item, or just like a feeling or a perspective, and that perspective had you carrying yourself a certain type of way. Whatever it was, you were cherishing that, and that which you were cherishing is you lost. And when you lost that, it's almost like everything started falling apart. But that happened so you would wake up. Because if you continue to be in the world you were in, you would have never became aware. You would have just been stressing your soul over some bullshit. And now you got the awareness that puts you in a new space, a new experience, a new vision, or a new knowing and understanding about life. That only came through pain. And it was pain from a corner in your world you thought pain would it come from. Because that was home. That was family. That was your safe space. Wasn't so safe. If it's that type of vibe. Wasn't so safe. Yeah, it was not so safe. Some motherfuckers got burnt. It's like you can see you in hell now. If it's that type of vibe, you feel me? If you in a position and you live in a reality, or you're experiencing a experience that you put yourself in that you were unaware of. Now that you see, now that your eyes is open, you see it's bullshit around you. That's why it was smelling like a barbecue. Before you was asleep, you ain't never know why it was smelling so good. You was just following your nose. You wasn't using your sight. You feel me? So this energy felt nice. Oh, the communication here felt nice. You feel me? You was following your nose spiritually. Now you in a position where your spiritual eyes is open. Now you can see, damn, so this is what was smelling good. I was burning. I was in a situation caught up. I was lost in my own fire, lost in my own desires. And that fire led me to some bullshit and got burnt. You fuck around, got burnt. Dough is the song that's playing for you. Shit, you might have been swallowing. Hey, listen, Capricorn, you know what that means for you. If you out here swallowing some shit, Cap, you do any business. But, hey, look, there's no love in the space. They're like, who for both to win? You might have just got in it for money. The song that's playing is dope. Whether it's like you thought someone could help you further a passion or an idea you had, so you thought, all right, if I do this, or if I get in this relationship, or if I deal with these people, if I work in this environment, I would be able to take this to the next level. So you got in that to help build that. But it's like one of those was already a low vibrational entity, and that ended up fucking with everything else. So it's like you got married for money. You got in a relationship for money. You was dealing with folk and them over there because you thought they would help you. They would benefit your career in a certain path, right? But it's like your intentions weren't in the right place. Or someone in that exchange was in a lower vibration already, and it fucked up everything. It fucked up everything. But it fucked up everything in a sense where it brought you the knowing of what you don't need to be doing no more. So it's like now you know how not to move. You might not know how to move when it comes. Yeah, look, you got emotional clarity about what not to do. Where not to take your feelings. How not to. Look, as I said, look, come on, yo. You got clarity. All three cups, bike to bike. It's really four because this was that one. And we got these three. Yeah, you know what not to. After you lost a home, after you lost a relationship, it's like you took a hit in the emotional department big time. And it made you have to leave that. You couldn't be there anymore. It hurt to leave that. It might hurt to not be there no more. We was talking about you in hell. You got the devil upright and the sun in reverse. I'm telling you, if it's not you leaving someone because you got emotional clarity about where you at emotionally, where you at spiritually, where you at when it comes to your feelings and what you want to fulfill you, and you know the relationship you in, or the environment or the space you were setting sail, the waters you were setting sail on, the relationship, whether those waters were the relationship waters, the family waters, the business waters, whatever waters we talking about, whatever you were in, and you realize that wasn't it for you. Now, you might not have, it's like you may still be in it because you got the hangman in reverse and you got the devil upright. You might still be caught up in it. Well, if you in a situation and you broke up with your partner and y'all no longer physically together, the thoughts of this home still haunt you. And it's like, that's not going to cease until you gain the emotional awareness on self that you need to gain. You're not going to be free from that cell. You get in there though, because it's like you freed yourself. If you freed yourself from the environment, you already separated from those people, but it's still on your mind. Fuck every bitch. Buy it. I told you might have did something for money, and money gets you fucked up in this world. And put your foot though. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, look, let me put that.